We have a mystery record. I got to give away some Jackie Mason tickets. Let me do that real quick. Baba Booey, get in here with all the junk that we've got to play. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Stuff to read, stuff to play. Games to keep you entertained in your morning commute. What do you got?
Jackie Mason tickets for August 3rd. And they're at, he's playing on Broadway at the Golden Theater. All right. Called Politically Incorrect.
And where's the mystery record?
It's in this.
Oh, that's in there?
Oh, yeah. It's a well-known rock and roll song.
But not sung by a well-known rock and roller.
It's an AC/DC song.
Oh, sung by someone we never would expect to do it.
Well, it's a... Yeah.
Okay, it's a mystery record. We don't know who the singer is. If you can guess who this singer is, you win the tickets to go see Jackie Mason, which, by the way, is a very good show. Anybody want to dance? I'm not used to hearing horns in an AC/DC song.
And they're not used to being there, quite frankly.
I should say right up front that this is somebody who once had a hit record, but we don't usually think of as a singer.
All right.
Hey, Fred, why don't you have the Gary Puppet dance while we're playing the mystery record? Hey, did anybody see the TV show on Friday?
I saw a little bit of it, yeah.
How'd the puppet look dancing to the Spin Doctors?
I didn't see that part.
Did it look good?
He looked especially good on Fred the Elephant Boy's back when his hand was going up and then he stuck his finger in Jolene's face.
Yeah, well, I was the master puppeteer. I took the Gary puppet away from Fred and had it dance with Elephant Boy and Gay Rich.
Yeah, he was up on Elephant Boy's shoulders.
Yeah, and I was able to hide behind Elephant Boy, so I was able to really be a puppeteer.
It looked great.
It did?
It really did.
All right, cool. Sometimes I try to do stuff for the TV show while I'm doing the radio show.
I was simply impressed that the shot was so good of Chris standing back here.
Yeah.
I was wondering how that would work out. And it looked
the
really
Spin Doctors,
good.
yeah. Chris from the Spin Doctors.
Yes, he was singing, but he was standing in the back of the room, and I didn't know how that was going to work.
Yeah. Yeah, one never knows how it's going to work. Especially on our show. That's obvious.
You think so?
Yeah. All right, I'll play.
Well, I don't know who it is.
It's obvious.
Well, you don't want to give it away, but
why?
We have to give these. Well, then we can give the tickets to anybody.
All
okay,
right.
Who do you think it is?
Tom Jones.
No.
It's not?
No.
He's a singer. He says the guy's not known for singing.
He did say that.
No, I said the person had one hit record, but we don't.
The guy is known for singing.
We don't think of the person as a talented singer. Let's put it that way.
Oh.
I'm watching Gary Puppet. You know, Fred, you dance better as a puppet.
Than in person.
Yeah, you actually have some rhythm.
As a puppet.
Yeah, the puppet was actually kind of moving pretty good. Look at that. Look at the Gary Puppet, Robin.
I'm trying to hear this music. I can't watch Gary Puppet and figure out who this is.
Look at Fred working that stupid puppet. Fred, how come you can't dance like that normal?
Put somebody's hand at my back and I'm make the same moves.
Let's see if anybody has guessed who this is. Do you know who the mystery record is?
No, I don't, but I have tickets anyway.
No, you can't have tickets anyway.
What?
No. You're on the air.
Yes. Is the answer Jim Neighbors?
Is it Jim Neighbors? No, it's not Jim Neighbors. Do you know who it is?
Yeah, Kelsey Grammer.
No, it's not.
Is it Kelsey Grammer?
Now, did you think about that or just make that up?
He said that with such confidence. It was like, yeah, I know who it is. Kelsey Grammer, of course, you idiot.
Hey, it's always funny.
You say it with confidence, sometimes you get through.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, but that's not the right answer. Hi, you're on the air.
Yes, it's Mr. Martha Ray.
Mark Harris.
Yeah.
You're right. No.
I know he's never had a hit record.
Hey, Robin, did you see your thing in Allure magazine?
Yes.
Excellent.
You're in Allure magazine, Robin?
Mm-hmm. Well, you talked about it the other day, that Not in Hot list.
Oh,
You're on it, too.
Oh, okay. Robin's hot. And who's not?
Kennedy from MTV, I guess.
Oh.
I don't know which Kennedy it is.
I think she's hot.
Maybe all the Kennedys are not hot anymore.
all of the VJs aren't hot. Those VJs think they're real cool, and they think they're cooler than like us. You know what I mean? They think
Well, they think they're stars.
They think they're really cool. You can tell that the VJs on MTV think they're cool.
But I noticed that they're getting into other things. You know how VJ used to be a dead-end job?
Yeah.
Now...
You mean it's not?
Now they seem to think that they can parlay this into something. You know, I see them all, you know, doing little bits on Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah.
You know, they think they can jump from MTV to some of these tabloid shows or something with feature reporters.
No, it never works out, though.
But I don't know. I mean, that Dan, the sports guy, he's, you know, gotten a couple of TV shows
but they all
never
fail.
work.
Right, he's not happening.
They keep thinking. You know, I see that Daisy Fuentes has the CNBC show, and she has a restaurant, and she does commercials.
She's a Revlon model.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Duff is doing something.
Yeah, they all think they're cool, but they're not.
Can you name one person who's parlayed that into something big?
No, there's nobody.
Quinn and Clarissa.
Martha Quinn got a Clarissa.
And don't forget, she was Bobby Brady's wife on all those...
Yeah, that was great. Bobby Brady was in a wheelchair because he got in a race car accident, and Martha Quinn falls in love with him, and they're trying to... I guess he couldn't get it up. Was that the plot?
They never said that, but that was sort of, you know.
The show sort of ended right there.
Yeah, when he was supposed to get it up.
Right.
It was the return of the Bradys. And I remember Martha Quinn was brought in, and like, hey, for a guy in a wheelchair, Martha Quinn wasn't a bad-looking honey. And he's with her, and all of a sudden came time for the big night, the big romance. And I thought the plot was that he couldn't get aroused.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
I think that you might have dreamt that.
Really?
They don't do that on the Brady show.
So he got aroused.
They didn't discuss it one way or another.
Oh.
She was supposed to help him walk. That was her job, not to get him aroused.
Yeah, and then he started walking once he was with Martha Quinn. Like, she actually helped.
She was his nurse. That's how they met.
Yeah. I don't know. And VH1, do they have VJs? I don't get that anymore.
Not anymore.
Actually, there was the one guy on VH1, and he's on NBC, that local show they do on Saturday mornings, the black guy.
Right. Remember that guy who interviewed you?
Yeah, the
he's
black
now
guy
on the NBC show on the weekend.
Yeah, he's a real talent. It's like the back door out of VH1 leads you out of show business. It's like if you walk out that door, you're no longer in show business.
You're on your way out.
Yeah.
You're walking through the door.
Yeah.
Out of show business.
You think that's a door to other jobs. It's other jobs. It's a job on Pluto. Yeah, VH1. Another experiment gone awry.
But yeah, the VJs are beginning to think that they're happening. I see that they're going to all the parties, the happening parties, and all that stuff.
Yeah, whoever's on there gets invited to parties and stuff, and then they fade out and they're gone. The coolest show on MTV, though, is that Real World.
Oh, it's great.
I love the Real World. I really do.
This season they have a really good thing going on.
That Puck guy.
But they threw him out of the house.
Has he been thrown out already?
Yeah.
I could tell it was leading that way.
Yeah, he's good. He's the only good thing on the whole show, and they're going to throw him out. That's why MTV's lost their minds.
But they have an HIV-positive Cuban guy who sounds exactly like Ricky Ricardo.
Yes. That's a drag.
And they got a girl from Arizona who's like this total homophobe.
There was this girl... The first week they had her on, she must have fooled them. Like, they had this really cute girl with black hair on Real World.
Right.
Yeah.
And now, all of a sudden, she got ugly through the whole show. Right. Her skin started to melt, and she got real bad acne now. And you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly. That's the one from Arizona.
Yeah, they usually try to get one piece of ass to live in the house. For those of you who haven't seen it...
those girls never stay there. They get married and they have to leave. Yeah,
for those of you who haven't seen it, it's they stick like 6 or 7 like 21-year-olds in a house and then shoot them, film them. And... they got one guy who's like, I don't know, he's got like, he claims it's bicycle scars all over. They look like AIDS welts all over his legs, but he's a bike messenger, so he has welts all over his legs.
Yeah.
And he appears to look almost homeless.
He's deluded, too.
Yeah. I think that he is homeless. He's never lived in a house before, and that's why he's having so much trouble.
You saw the first episode, he couldn't get there on time because he was in jail.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have AIDS, but he looks like he does because he always has I guess he gets... Right. Trucks and stuff hit him, so he's got like big
he's fallen all the time.
And he's got big scabs all over his face.
He rides his bike like practically on the highway, and then he's always yelling about how they don't have any respect for the bike. But in the meantime, it's where it doesn't belong anyway.
Yeah, and this week he found a dog.
Yeah,
and it was cool. He leaves the dog in his knapsack and carries it around. It's just like
but it was so funny because you could tell it was somebody's dog, and it never occurs to him that it could be somebody's dog.
Yeah, but so this guy, he's sort of interesting. He's very interesting. I watch.
In fact, the best thing about him is that he insists on treating the AIDS guy like he doesn't have AIDS.
Yeah.
So he doesn't like him, and he's going to beat up on him no matter what.
But the point is that he's the only interesting one on the show.
He belches and he's really dirty, and he sticks his hands in the peanut butter jar and takes stuff out.
Yeah,
while
he's
people
funny.
Are eating.
Yeah, and he's always getting into everybody's business. Like a girl has a date, he's right there with her.
Ralph, what is it?
Did you see when that guy Bucky was picking his nose?
And wiping it on the street?
Yeah, and then he sticks his hand in the peanut butter.
Yeah.
And they could have caught it all on camera. Like 2 seconds later, he's in the peanut butter jar.
He's picking his nose. He wipes it on the floor, and then did he wipe it on the floor?
No, he wiped it on the wall one time, and then another time he just wiped it on himself, and then he stuck his hand in the peanut butter jar. And the gay guy flipped out.
Yeah. And the gay guy flipped out who has HIV.
Yeah.
He's flipping out. He's afraid he's going to catch something.
He's like, we can't have this.
Yeah.
In the meantime, they all
Hey, Lucy, we can't have this.
they all bought him his own set of utensils.
Right.
Did they?
No.
They should.
But did you see the very first episode?
It's kind of heavy, you know. You get this cool offer to be on one of those MTV shows, and it's real world, and you get to live in this cool house. And you find out you got to live with a gay guy with HIV positive.
Good news and bad news.
And everyone tries to act like it's no big deal, but it is. Yeah, it's a big deal.
There was a preview of something coming up because I guess the gay guy's about to get sick or something.
Yeah.
Right, because he's not HIV positive. He says he has full-blown AIDS.
Right. And one of the guys is like, hey, man, this is too heavy. I've never gone through anything like this in my life. I don't know if I can handle this.
This is a little much. I just wanted to be on MTV and get paid a couple of bucks.
For free.
Right.
Howard, did you check out the first episode? You know, they show you how everybody got there. So everyone comes from all over the country. One of the girls, she's like blonde, and I guess she's like from Ohio or something.
And she's freaking out.
And they show her, her family is at dinner, and they're all holding hands, and the father's like, they do the prayer, good Lord, please watch over our daughter for the next 4 months. You know, there's all these wild people there.
She's going to that strange house.
A strange house with a guy with AIDS.
And a bicycle messenger.
I didn't like even having like a roommate with zits. That used to freak me out, let alone a guy with AIDS. That's kind of heavy to lay on someone.
You know, and he's pretty wild because he's got this boyfriend. And they're always they always show them going out to AIDS things. You know, they're always going out somewhere to talk about AIDS, and then they're discussing their relationship.
There was the one episode where he met a guy and he was upset because he didn't want to get too close to him because he was going to be moving soon.
Right.
I don't care. Hey, we're still playing Mystery Record. Anybody get it yet?
Nope.
Ma'am, did you take a guess?
Yes, I did. Mark Harris.
No, it's not Mark Harris.
Oh, okay.
You know who that is?
Is it Tiny Tim?
That is correct.
You're
kidding. That's Tiny Tim?
Off of Tiny Tim's album, Tiny Tim Rocks.
Wow.
See some of the other selections.
Tiny Tim Rocks.
I would never have guessed.
Is that a new record?
Yeah, it's been pressed in Australia. I managed to get a copy of it.
I've never heard him sing so low.
Yeah, I know. He's not singing high anymore.
He does a little bit on some other songs, but on this one, he's
You Give Love a Bad Name, the Bon Jovi song?
That's the one.
Hold on, I gotta hear that. Wait, you definitely get a prize. You get the Jackie Mason tickets, but...
Am I talking to Howard?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a heart attack.
Don't do that.
Cool. 9 minutes I've been up the song.
Hold on. We're listening to a song.
Okay.
I wonder when Tiny's like cutting this record and there's musicians and stuff around and like engineers and people from the record company, are they all sitting around going, yeah, this is the sound. This is going to be it.
When was that? How long ago?
Yeah, like, do they get excited and think this is going to be a hit?
I don't know, but you know what Tiny's last single, he produced a single about 4 years ago. Do you remember it? Santa Claus Has Got the AIDS. So he's trying everything.
Hey, where is that? That's a good one.
Santa Claus Has Got the AIDS.
Yeah, you remember that. Let's play a little of that. Get Santa Claus Has Got the AIDS.
I don't remember that.
Tiny's real germ-phobic, so... Hey, that's good music.
Hey, wow. Tiny Tim.
He does Rebel Yell, too, the Billy Idol song. Wait, I'll play that. He's out of control. I mean, but did the record company guy go, like, because someone put up money for this. You can see it's pressed on a CD.
I always feel bad for the musicians because, you know, the music sounds pretty good.
This was after he did Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Hey, you know what, honey? Let me put you on hold because you're kind of bumming me out.
Okay,
hold on.
You got to go see Jackie Mason Show Politically Incorrect. Tickets are available through telecharge at 212-239-6200.
Yeah, hold on. Gary will get your name and everything.
Okay.
Right. If she bursts in with one more inane comment, I'm going to kill myself. I see here Tiny Tim does Eve of Destruction also.
Last time a little dancer came dancing to my song. Last time a little angel came pumping on the floor. She said, come on, baby, I've got a life.
This really isn't Tiny Tim's milieu.
Yeah, in this one, I don't even think anybody thought about what key it should be in for Tiny.
Because Tiny likes singing songs from the 30s, you know?
Yeah, but do you hear his voice is all over the place? Yeah. He doesn't even know how to hit these notes.
Well, I don't know if he was in the same room with the musician. He goes from that falsetto to that deep voice in 2 seconds flat. Because I'm looking at this, like, you know, look at this. Like musicians, bass guitar, Dennis Burgess, guitar, John Bodica, guitar. You know, like a lot of musicians were brought in, backing vocals, studio production, musical producer, mixed by Tom Kazaz, assisted by Phil Monroe, engineers, mastered by William Bowden. I mean, look at all the people. Recorded at Festival Studios in Sydney, Australia. Recorded at Rich Music Studios, Sydney, Australia. Like they switched different production sites.
Yeah, there were different places they had to go to do all this?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a whole list of credits here.
And there's actually like a sort of a cool photo in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole... I mean, someone put some money into this, and I'm wondering, like, do they sit there and go, you know...
Who put money into this?
I think they go, you know, this is really different and odd. This could be the big Tiny Tim comeback we've been waiting for. This is it. This is the one, I'm telling you, you know? At first I thought it was a joke, but I could see he's in the studio. He's serious.
Is Tiny big in Australia?
I don't know. I just think some Australian rich guy said, I got to get somebody over here to record. I got to hear Eve of Destruction. That's like the last track, I think. Hold on. Eve of Destruction. I don't know how you get to this track. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I.
Even I had trouble with that one. It's all over the place.
05. I'm going to try 05. It kind of sounds like Eve of Destruction.
Yeah.
Feel it coming.
Oh, boy.
Feel it coming.
Tiny's out there. Yeah.
This whole darn world, it is exploding. Violence flaring. Oh, they're floating. You're old enough to...
That sounds like Mr. Ed.
Hello, Wilbur. Bullets loading. I can't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
But not for voting. In a different legal war, but support the gun you're holding. In the Jordan River, that body is floating. But just tell me all along.
I bet they beat him up after every take. Someone kicked his ass. Come here, you bleating American.
Did they beat him up for what he had done, or to get him to go back and do some more?
I think for what he had done. On the eve of destruction. What's with Tiny? He can't even get into it.
You don't understand what I'm trying to say. And can't you feel the fear of
Don't you understand what I'm trying to say?
No.
No, I don't get it. That's pretty wild, huh?
No.
Tiny not even going out and promoting this, huh?
I listened to it quite a few times.
When did that come out?
Right before we went on vacation, I got a copy of it. But they say that, of course, the publicists will always say this, that it's a hit in Australia.
Of course.
Yes, it is.
Let's call somebody in Australia and see.
Yeah. How do you like the new Tiny Tim album?
Yeah, I want to know if it's a real hit.
Hello, mate.
Hello. Good day.
We should have invited Tiny to the bachelor party.
Oh, now there you would have had a guy who was really happy.
Yeah. Oh, many pretty girls.
Ooh.
There's no running away.
What a...
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Set my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much loving drives a man insane. You broke my wheel. Oh, what a friend. Goodness gracious, great. I had enough and
Okay, Tiny. I would like to meet the guys who put up the money. That's what I always like to meet. I wonder, what's going on? What's the name of this record company?
What does it say on this? It should say it on the spine.
Deaf record.
Deaf American.
Deaf Australian.
This is like a record company, you can't even figure out what the name of it is? I think it's called Regular. Or Festival Records. Yeah. Like, they don't even have it on the spine. They don't know who. Like, nobody wants a cop to who it is.
No address.
Yeah, right.
What studios was that done in?
Like regular recording studios.
I mean, but how many did they figure out until it was not
Let's
studio,
see.
it's Tiny?
Listen to this. Mastered by William Bowden. Post-production, Glenn Magoo aired. Recorded at Sun Studios the 7th of October, 1983 in Sydney, Australia. Recorded at Festival Studios the 12th of April, 1992. Recorded at Rich Music Studios, Sydney, Australia, the 6th of April, 1992.
Well, there's quite a gap between 83 and 92.
Yeah.
3 whole days, huh?
Not 3 whole days.
That's years.
1983 and 1992?
Yeah, but they only give 1 day each for recording, right?
Yeah. I guess Tiny gets spent and then needs a couple of years to rest.
Looking for material.
Yeah, look at this. Production coordinator, David Rowe. I mean, there were a lot of people working on this. Like, I'm even amazed, like, at the end of our TV show, like, you see a list of about 900 people.
Right. I've always wondered who those people are.
Yeah, I never meet them. But, like, you can see a lot of people went into work in this album.
Now, Howard, don't forget the other song you have of his.
What is that? Oh, Santa Claus Has the AIDS?
Santa Claus has got the AIDS this year.
Now, was this also by Festival Records?
No, this was a single.
I would have put this out if I was Festival Records. Now, this to me was good. See, Tiny put this out on his own. I think he was looking for a record company on this.
And got the Casio.
Oh, this is Santa Claus saying I won't be around this year. I'm a bit sick. Santa Claus has got the AIDS this year.
The AIDS.
And he won't be round to spread his Christmas cheer.
Ho, ho, ho.
The reindeer all look blue. They know what he's going through. Santa Claus has got the AIDS this year. He won't be yelling out, ho, 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 ho.
Right.
But he'll be screaming out, no, 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 no.
Oh, he should have screamed that before.
He's lying sick in bed. Call the doctor there instead. Santa Claus has got the AIDS this year.
I can't believe this didn't go anywhere.
I know. I thought it was really going to be a comeback for him on that.
Who is that geared to? I mean, it's not for kids, and it's really not a happy song.
I think it's geared to just the HIV positive crowd.
That'll cheer him up.
Yeah. If they know Santa has the AIDS, then everyone will get it.
He won't be crying ho, ho, ho. He'll be crying no, no, no.
Remember that song he did, The Easter Bunny's Got Lung Cancer? That was pretty good, too.
Each season he is full of pep and vim. But now the AIDS have got the best of him.
Pep and vim.
The nurses all look sad, 'cause Santa's got it bad. Santa Claus has got the AIDS this year. Oh, this is Santa Claus saying, I won't be here this year. I'm sick in bed with the AIDS. Oh, but I'll be back next year. Next year. Don't cry for me. A doctor will cure me. There'll be no jingle bells upon his sleigh.
All right, you get the idea. All right.
Did anybody tell Tiny that they haven't found a cure for AIDS yet?
I don't know.
Be back?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I got to take a break. We'll be back.
Down for the count.
Yeah, we'll be back right after these words.